On the 5th day of my journey, the heavens conspired against me. The sky grew heavy, bruised with the dark threat of rain. Yet my heart was set upon the legendary Han and Ming cliffs. I secured horses at the local temple, feeling the urgency in the air. The moment our hooves struck the path, the clouds broke, and a relentless downpour began. We pressed on for 50 li, until we reached Butu. There, we dismissed the horses, for the path ahead demanded our own feet upon the earth. As we entered the mountain trails, the world transformed. Jagged rocks rose like ancient teeth, and the peaks mirrored themselves in the dark, rain-slicked water. Every step was a dance with the elements, but the beauty of the wild kept my spirit afloat despite the soaking cold. The adventure had truly begun, and there was no turning back now. Suddenly, the path vanished beneath a surging stream, wide and ferocious as the Taizhou River itself. With no raft to carry us across the churning white water, I had no choice but to climb onto my servant's sturdy back. We waded through the current for nearly an hour, the icy water rising past my knees, threatening to pull us under. Yet, we prevailed. 3 li further, the Ming cliff finally loomed before us, the fabled shelter where the monks Han Shan and Shide once sought peace. We entered the 8-inch pass, where towering stone walls squeezed the very air from our lungs. At the rear, the mountain opened its heart into a vast cave, a stone cathedral capable of housing hundreds in its silent embrace. To the right, a lone stone column stood like a silent guardian, separated from the cliff by a mere thread of space, beautifully draped in wild pines and seasonal blossoms. It was a sanctuary of stone and green. Night fell, and under the pale light of a crescent moon, I stood atop the cliff, feeling the silver glow wash over me like a celestial bath. But the 6th day brought new terror. I reached the Han Cliff, where the rock face rose straight and sharp like a wall hewn by a giant's axe. I ascended through a narrow, suffocating passage to find the Magpie Bridge, a natural arch of stone suspended over nothingness. Then, the path simply ended. Ahead lay only a cliffside of chiseled footholds. I squeezed my body against the cold stone, my fingers trembling as I gripped the rock. My heart raced, a frantic drum in my chest, as the abyss yawned beneath me, hungry and vast. "Don't look down," I whispered to myself, every muscle screaming with tension. We spent the afternoon hunting for the elusive peach blossom spring, but found only an abandoned temple and a trail that led us in circles back to the Pingtu pool. On the 7th day, the struggle continued across rugged, unforgiving paths until we reached Peach Blossom Dock. The singing jade stream greeted us, its crystal-clear pools, fed by a waterfall of immense, roaring power. We pushed our tired bodies toward the summit in search of the jade terrace. From the peak, the view was transcendental. Sheer emerald cliffs rose 10,000 zhang into the cloud. The mountain itself seemed to split apart, forming the majestic twin towers, with the sacred terrace nestled perfectly between them. In that moment, the danger was forgotten, replaced by a profound sense of triumph. On the 8th and final day, I visited the Red City. Its rounded walls possessed a strange, ethereal quality, glowing faintly red in the soft morning light. However, a shadow of disappointment touched my heart. The dwellings built by the monks had marred the wild, untamed beauty I had come to love. The famous caves and pools here, while notable, felt ordinary compared to the grand, soul-stirring vistas I had already conquered. They were a mere footnote to a journey defined by surging rivers and emerald peaks. As I looked back at the distant mountains, I realized that the true reward was not the destination, but the endurance required to witness the Earth's hidden splendors. The cliffs of Han and Ming would remain etched in my memory, not as dots on a map, but as a testament to the wild spirit of the world that refuses to be tamed. My journey was complete, my soul filled with the echoes of falling water, and the sight of stone towers reaching for the sun.